I want to tell you one story about a lady I sat next to. I was at the Moms for Liberty annual conference in Philadelphia, and we were at a breakfast, and I sat next to her. And she'd been involved in anti-abortion politics in sort of a, haphazard way in the past, but she hadn't really been focusing on school boards, but she was following all this right-wing media. And all of a sudden, she comes across the notice that Anne Frank, the Diary of Anne Frank, is in her public school library. And this is somehow an outrage. And it just put her over the top. And so I'm saying to her, what is it about Anne Frank's diary that is so upsetting to you? And what she said to me, it's the lesbian scene. And I was like, huh, what exactly are you referring to? And it turned out that apparently there's some brief passage in the book where Anne Frank and her friend are expressing some adolescent curiosity. And it's this thing that passes and it's over and it's not a lesbian scene. But the moral of the story here, I think, is that there are a lot of people who are coming from uninformed or idiosyncratic takes, right? And their views are often quite offensive. Like if you dug a little further in this woman, you might find some homophobia and you might find some anti-Semitism too. But they're also really disconnected in a way from all of that. I think this movement is really good at tapping into and exploiting these kinds of unthinking prejudices. And then they, you know, mobilize them for the politics of outrage. They get people upset about stuff that frankly isn't happening in their public school, or, there's a library book that might have something in it that's not remotely offensive. Or, maybe you don't agree with it, but it's a book. I mean, books are supposed to have different opinions about, express different points of view and opinions about things. And then you get these people showing up, demanding that their school boards stop teaching critical race theory or, offering sex change operations to their students. I mean, this nonsense happens.
Yeah.